Imperial Valley Press, Wednesday, July 30th, 2008. Hard Times, Shelter Under Investigation by Brooke Ruth. The Imperial Valley Humane Society has been closed for about 2 weeks, but the animal shelter will reopen Tuesday, said Sandy Munez, a consultant speaking on behalf of the society. The Imperial Valley Humane Society was closed when its director, Charlene Mariner, voluntarily closed the facility after allegations had led to an investigation by the state. After an initial investigation by the Department of Consumer Affairs, the facility's veterinary premise permit was revoked on an interim basis, said Russ Heimerick, spokesman for the Department of Consumer Affairs. He said it is common for shelters to operate as a veterinary hospital so they can administer veterinary care and drugs to the animals. An interim suspension order immediately stops the practice and schedules judicial proceedings for a later date, Heimerick said. The investigation, which is still underway, warranted an interim suspension order, he said. The interim suspension order names the Humane Society and Dr. C. Oliver Carnegie, a Brawley area veterinarian, as defendants. Munez was unable to confirm if the society previously had a veterinary premise permit. Almost all investigations are prompted by complaints from consumers and other interested parties, Heimerick said. According to unnamed sources, a local resident did contact Consumer Affairs with complaints about the Humane Society. Munez said she thinks the investigation was a result of a complaint made in 2006. Unnamed sources also said the State Attorney General's office had become involved and that a criminal complaint had been issued against Mariner, a retired veterinarian who had been assisting at the Humane Society, but that criminal complaint was later rescinded. When asked about the criminal complaint, Munez did not comment. It was unclear Tuesday whether the suspension order, which named the State Attorney General's office among the complainants, or whether Carnegie was the retired vet to which the unnamed source was referring. Calls to what was listed as Carnegie's office in Brawley went unanswered Tuesday evening. Everyone involved in our investigation, or quote, everyone involved in our investigation has been cooperating, so we hope to have a resolution sooner than later, Heimerick said. Munez and attorney Robin Reinke of Solana Beach were contracted to represent the Humane Society by Mariner, who would not comment when contacted Tuesday. Reinke did not immediately return calls Tuesday. Humane Society board members Shirley von Weerhoff of Ocotillo also would not comment when contacted Tuesday. The animals now at the shelter are being cared for and many have been moved to sister humane societies, according to the Imperial County Public Health Department. Unnamed sources said numerous animals that could not be placed at other humane societies or could not stay on premises had to be euthanized. Munez said Mariner will be making improvements to the shelter while it is closed. Quote, the facility is a little bit run down and in need of community support, Munez said. Munez asked that the public call 365-6911 to offer assistance to the Humane Society.